Good morning north of 44 degrees. Kind of a pretty morning. A little bit of red in the sky. Expecting some storms later this evening. But for now, we're gonna duck into the barn. We're gonna see if we can't get that west wall knocked out. Once we get that done, then we can start putting the ceiling in and really get things cooking. So let's jump inside. We got work to do. All right, let's get these toys or tools, I guess it depends on how you look at them. Get these machines moved out of here. This morning we'll be putting plywood on the lower course, so all the way down through there. We'll get it put in level on the first pass. We'll scribe the bottom and then do the permanent installation, and then jump up top and get the panels put up here. So expect it to be a long day. We're gonna sleep well tonight. Let's get after it. All right, let's take a look at this real quick. So obviously we've got the first pass of the first course up. So my line is pretty solid all the way through it. it travels a little bit, but not more than about 1/16 of an inch. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. Gaps in between look pretty good, no more than 1/8. That tongue is a 1/2 inch thick. So if I lose 1/8 here and there, it's really not going to make that much of a difference. So what we're going to do next is I created a mark right here. You can see this mark. That is the line where I want the top of this board to land right here. So in order to do that, I'm going to measure from here to here, and that's what we're going to cut off the bottom. I'm going to run a scribe across the bottom on this angle right here. I'll clean all this off so it's nice and flush. We'll draw a line on all the boards, and then we'll pull all of this down, cut the scribe mark on the bottom, and then we can reinstall these, and that'll be the end of the first course. So yeah, I could probably get away without scribing the bottom, but I think it looks cleaner. I think it looks nicer. So we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it that way. We did the other 2 walls that way, and I'm really happy of that outcome. So let's build a scribe block and draw a line, cut some boards. This is 2 pieces of 2x4 that I have screwed together, notched out, and trimmed down. This carpenter's pencil will live right here. This, actually I'm going to use it this way. This long block is going to ride against the bottom edge there and sit right here. This piece is just for some additional support. Let's take a look at the measurements. We saw before that this mark is at 2 3/4, which is the distance I need to bring this board down. And you can see I made my mark right here, and I'm at 2 3/4. So if I scribe this line all the way through, I can cut that bottom edge off, and we will be good to go. So let's scribe a line, get this thing going. Now that that's done, we can take the panels off, cut on that scribe mark, and then reinstall those panels. And then course number 1 will be done. Then we just go in here, we drop in the second one. It's a little bit easier because if we're starting with a straight line, we don't have to do the extra step. We measure width, cut length, tongue and groove, and install them. So the goal today is to get as much done up here as we can. I think I'm short 1 panel of drywall. I used it on the fireplace project, and I'm short 2 pieces. Of J-channel, which is what the sheetrock sits inside of. I've got those on order. Expect those in any day now. But I'm gonna try my best to get 3 sheets of plywood hung up, and these other 5 sheets of plywood. So that's the goal for today. Let's keep going. One down, 4 to go. This was a tough one. 2 panels down, 3 to go. Without a doubt, most difficult one yet. This one is full 8 foot wide. So, a lot of weight up there. 2 more. Alright, that is 9 of 10. I could make a case for doing the last one, but it's almost 7 p.m. I've been at this for a solid 12 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I am whipped. I'm gonna go get cleaned up. I still have the drywall to do, so we'll come out and do the last sheet of ply, which is the lightest sheet. It's only 77 inches versus this one's 84 and that one's 96. So it's certainly the easiest one to put up. But we'll do that when I get back, hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day. So, see you in a bit. Well, I am very happy to report that I got the last panel of the plywood up on the west wall. So, plywood is done. I will continue on, and we're gonna put the sheetrock up top, and I will be ordering everything that I need for the ceiling here in the next week or so. So that is the next project over here. We're gonna put a ceiling in. done, friends. The west wall has now been completely skinned. So we got 3/4 inch tongue groove plywood on the bottom and 1/2 inch sheetrock on the top. So I will mud and tape all these seams and paint it. Probably will wait till the roof's up because I imagine there'll be some damage as we start slinging roof panels up. As of today, I think we're going to go with OSB. We're going to do R49 rolled batt insulation. I'm sorry, not batt. Well, yeah, 48 inch wide batts faced is what we're going to be putting up. Debating on a vapor barrier on the ceiling, and then we're going to put I think 1/2 inch OSB. Right now on a per square foot basis, nothing's cheaper, so I think that's the way we're going to go. Thanks for sticking around. It's been fun. I am more than just a little bit excited to have all 3 of these walls done. Next we're going to do a little bit on the east wall so that we can get the ceiling up over there. So stick around for the next one. We're going to walk across the shop and keep rolling. Thanks, everybody.